Hi, I'm Dakota here at this patch office located in Spencer, West Virginia. Today we're going to be on coding lesson number 8, coding a cartoon. Let's get started. Now first, when we open up our device, we want to go to Chrome, type in scratch.mit.edu, go over to the Create tab. Now instead of just working with a blank slate and a blank sprite, we're actually going to go up to the tutorials, scroll down to code a cartoon. This will load us up a tutorial video, which we're not going to watch, and it will load us up a template with different sprites and 3 different backdrops that we can work with: the trading tree, the log, and the forest. And we have Mortimer the bird, Kit, Kelsey, JP, and Jessica to work with. Now I'm only going to be using Jessica, Kit, and Mortimer, so let's go ahead and exit JP and Kelsey. Now to start coding, we always need our green flag. Now I've always said we need a forever block, but in this, we don't need it. So when we want to code a cartoon, we always want to have our other sprites hiding. So we're going to go ahead and program them to hide at the start. So we're going to need our green flags. We're going to go up to the Looks tab and have them hide. So let's grab the same thing over here for Mortimer and hide him as well. So when we click this, they're gone. But we're going to have them here. So for Jessica, we always want her to show at the beginning, because later on we're going to have her hide as we make a cartoon. So we want to have a show block with her. We want to have her costume set to Jessica A, which is our first one right here where she's pointing her finger up. Now our backdrop, we can use any of the ones we have, but I'm going to choose Trading Tree as the first location. So if we click this, it's going to change everything. We're going to go ahead and show them back up and have him set here in the middle because he's a bird on a tree. So back to Jessica, we want her to say something at the first. So we want her to have, Mortimer. Back on Jessica, we want to say, for example, let's go find Kit. Let's go find Kit. So that'll be our storyline for Jessica right now. So if we go ahead and click this, it's going to have it say it, and we're good to continue with that. Then we want to have Jessica wait a few seconds before her next action. So we're going to have her wait about 4 seconds. Now we're going to switch over to Kit. So at the start we have Kit hiding. So now we want her to go to a certain position. So we're going to have her set here. So we want to go to X 180 and Y -74. We're going to have her wait until Jessica's opening is done. So we're going to have her programmed for 3 seconds. See how that works. Okay. First we need to add the show block, and then we'll see how it works. Hide. And it works. So now we want Jessica to say something. Not Jessica, Kit to say something. So we want to go up to here, say hello, or what do you need, Jessica? So we're going to say that to Jessica, and we're going to have Kit wait for about 3.5 seconds. So I'm just going to pull these out here because we're going to be duplicating a lot of the waits and say blocks. So let's run this. So far our code is working. Now we need to keep alternating between Jessica and Kit to make this work. So after Kit says something, we want to go back to Jessica. And after her 4 seconds, we want her to say something else. So we're going to say, do you know where Mortimer is? We'll drag this here. We'll drag this out for later use. Then we're going to have her wait for a response. I'm going to drag this out here. And then we're going to have her wait another 3.5 seconds like Kit. Now we're going to go back over to Kit. After Jessica responds, we want her to say something as well. So after her 3.5 seconds, we're going to duplicate this block. We're going to type something else. So we're going to say, no, I haven't. Have you tried looking at the log? So after that, we're going to have her wait for another response / hiding. So we're going to need to bring these out for duplication purposes. So after that, we want her to wait about only 2 seconds. And then we're going to have her hide. So we're going to go back over to Jessica. After her second say line in our second wait block, we want her to say something else. So we said, no, have you tried looking at the log? And now we're going to say, I haven't. Thanks for the info. Now for this, we're always going to need our other blocks. So let's run this. As you can see, the code is working fine. And they're having a conversation. And after this, we don't have to worry about Kit for a little bit, but we do need to count up seconds after we program Mortimer a little bit. So after this, we want to have Jessica's code out again. So count down your blocks if you're making a list. So show, costume, backdrop, say, wait, and then say, and then we're gonna have another wait block. So we're gonna wait 2 seconds. And then we're gonna switch our costume to make it like we went somewhere else. Then we're gonna also change the backdrop. So we're gonna change it to the log. So once we get to the log, we want to wait 3.5 seconds. And we're going to go over to Mortimer. So when we go over to Mortimer, we're going to have him hide at the beginning. So if we count up all the seconds we have stocked up, we need to program the amount of seconds to wait. So here we have 16. We're going to have to wait 16 seconds before he shows. Let's go ahead and grab this. Grab our shows, our hides, our say blocks. So we're going to duplicate show, and he's going to show up. So let's run this. They're going to have their little conversation. And then Mortimer shows up. So we have that ready to go, and then we're going to have him say something. We're going to be like, hi Jessica, what do you need? So we're going to have Mortimer say, hi Jessica, what do you need? So after that, let's run that and give it a little test. After that, we're going to program Mortimer to wait. And we're gonna have him wait about 3.5 seconds. And we're gonna have Jessica respond after her 3.5 seconds. Move this out of the way. And we're gonna have her say, do you know about the new adventure we are going to have? So she's just going to ask a question about an adventure with Mortimer here. And then we're going to go back over to Mortimer after his wait. We're going to have him say something. It's going to be like, no, I haven't figured out where to go next. I will let you know later. And he's going to wait a little bit, and then he's going to go back to hiding. So I'm going to have him wait 3.5 seconds, duplicate our hide block, and have him hide. Over here, back with Jessica. After her little question, we want her to wait 3.5 seconds. So after these, we want her to say, okay, talk to you later. So let's run this. Then he's asking his question, and Jessica's going to ask hers. Mortimer's going to go back to hiding. Now we're going to have her wait 3.5 seconds. And we're going to go back over to Kit. We're going to have Kit back into this. So after her hide block, we're going to count up the seconds between here and Mortimer. So here we have about 17 seconds. So we're going to go over here and we're going to program her to wait 17 seconds. Then we're going to have her switch to a different costume. So we're going to go to Kit B. And then wait 3.5 seconds. And then we're going to have her say something. Let's run this and see where we are. Now once we get at the end of this conversation, we should have Kit showing back up. As you can see over here, our sprite did not show back up on the time it needed to. So we need to go back over here and count 3.5 and 3.5. So that's about 7 so far. And we need to go here, another 7, so that's 14. And over here, 7.5. 17.5 seconds. But we're going to knock that down to 15. run that. Okay, so we did not have our show block in, so we need to put this underneath the 17. So let's run this and make sure that this is correct. Mortimer and Jessica are having their little conversation. Kit showed back up. She's waiting her 3.5 seconds, and we are good to go. So we want to have Jessica's costume set to A when she first appears, so we're going to put that up there. So after we get our 3.5 seconds and our switch costume with Jessica, we're going to make another say block. So switch, wait, say, and then wait after that. And then we're going to go back over here to Jessica because Kit and her are going to have another conversation. So we need to grab our say block. We're going to ask her, did you find him? We're going to have her say, yes, I did, but he didn't answer the question like I expected. So let's go ahead and run this. So Kit is at her first costume, so we have our costume ready to go. So we need to have this up a little bit. So we have to have our switch costume and then our say block, I believe. Actually, we're gonna have her say something else so we can keep that there. So we're gonna have her say, "Hi, Kit." Let's go through this again. We are tracking through Jessica's code here. So here we are on this line. Our timing is going right. So this is the basic steps to making our own cartoon. Hopefully this helped you out more than what you already tried.